Welcome to Let's Play Penumbra Black Plague. I'll get to the intro in a second. There are things I need of you, things you may not understand and may not wish to do, but please do not make the same mistakes I did. My father, Howard, sent me a letter last year that led me into all of this. To think that such a small event can change your life in such a violent way. Sorry I had to rush that. It jumps off of that screen really quick if I don't, even if I don't press anything. But welcome to Let's Play Penumbra Black Plague. It is the second of the Penumbra series. And it should pick up right where the first one left off. Also of note, I found interesting, this game has a tutorial, which I'm going to click just for the fun of it. It spawns you in this very beautiful yet creepy, dreamy landscape. I just really enjoy that. Also, I don't like that these subtitles have a black background on them, but I've not found an option to fix that. So going to
without this knowledge, without this foundation, you could not have the will to do what I must now ask of you.
Gonna play on normal, as usual.
I followed my father to the Greenland wastes to uncover his secrets. You had to know how far I was willing to go. I found a disused mining shaft and took shelter from the storm. You had to know how desperate I was. I was plagued by doubts, fears, and mysteries, and aided by a madman, Red. You had to know how lonely I was. I incinerated my best friend. Red told me he wanted to die. You had to know how guilty I felt.
You had to know lots of things, apparently.
Onwards, and was struck down by my own heroics. You had to know how stupid I was.
How many things do I had to know?
All these things. So human, so perfect. And yet still I fail to do what I must now ask of you.
But yeah, as per usual, gonna go ahead and play it on normal, and you know, it's hard enough as it is. And the window lost focus for some reason. Apologies for that. That's that shift window program again. I did notice one anomaly on this game. If I don't have the window in the top left corner of the screen, I get some weird graphics artifacts in the recording, so I had to use shift window to, while the game runs in window mode as I prefer, I had to push it up to the top left corner to get the graphics anomaly. Part of the screen was rendering displaced by the amount of the distance away from the top left corner that the window was. So the further from there it was, the more displaced it looked. Who's crying? Okay. Same interface as usual. No notes. So they erased my notebook. Like they knocked me out, methodically erased my entire notebook, and then left me in here on a disused, stained mattress. What is that snarling? I hear snarls. And an empty milk jug. Sure, why not? Anything in there? Nope. Vice grip. Ready to squeeze anything or anyone. Quick, somebody find me a lemon. I must squeeze it. Oh. Well, that's not what I was planning to do, but it'll work. I was actually, well, hoping to... Well, I was actually going to use that to barricade the door, but it appears to have other intentions for itself. There we go. Come on. You're barricading the door. I don't want any unexpected surprises. Gravity, my nemesis. Open. Okay. Mouse sensitivity is pretty good. I've left it at the default this time, and it's actually giving me a pretty good range of motion. Ooh, a lucky penny. Dead cold, and I don't think this place is gonna get any warmer. So, can I use the penny as a makeshift screwdriver? An old coin, I'm not sure what country it's from. I'm so close, the coin is just a little too thick to work as a screwdriver. Bite it! Bite it like your life depends on it then. I'm gonna hazard a guess that I'm supposed to use the vice grip. Okay, one small graphical complaint. The teeth of the vice are... Well, okay, I can pick up the mattress. Moved kind of like I am bread. Those two bars right there should be separating when I spin the vice grip. It's just a minor graphical complaint because they didn't design it to do that, but... Okay, well that's slightly troublesome. Oh, there we go. Flat coin. I'd have had to have really squeezed that. I hope this coin wasn't valuable. I don't think it's gonna do me any good down here. I have no flashlight. Who am I kidding? I'm not going in there without some sort of light. When did you become afraid of the dark, Philip? With all that you've seen. Glow stick. Glow stick. The ventilation system seems a much sounder escape route now. You know, in fairness, with all he's seen, I wouldn't go in the vents either without a light. With my luck, there'd be a spider in there. Between a light and shadow exists an entire world. That world is necessarily our own. Get out, now. O. Who is O? Are you my friend, O? Are you the ghost of Red? Let's go this way. Oh, that's me. Clomp, clomp, clomp. May 2001. I wasn't sure how long I'd been out, but my head still hurt. Either it hadn't been long, or they hit me really hard. I didn't have a clue what was going on, and all of a sudden I really didn't care. I was getting out. That's what we've been trying to do this whole time. And yeah, you see how that's been going for us. Oh, okay, so that's the loading screen. Okay. Good to know. I'm not trying to go back there. Now I've gotten myself stuck in a temporal loop. Okay, go this way. This way. Yeah, like it's so dark in here, we really needed the glow stick. In fairness, it would be much darker. Given no light source, even with your eyes adjusted, you wouldn't have anything that's hone in on. And red arrows. Poor Red. What is that? I want to see. Quit blinking, magic. Disturbing light. Oh, well that helps. Well, it appears to be a body. Is it a human body, though, is the question. And there's a very well-placed IV bag blocking me from seeing anything I don't need to see. What the? What the? I just looped backwards. And I can say for a fact that was not a glitch in the game, because I've seen somebody else play this part, and it did that to them too the first time. Like a weird little time loop. Salvation. Salvation, mine or someone else's? It's a very good question. I want to right-click on one of those arrows now. Nope. What is that? Can I just make my home in the vents? If I didn't have to eat or drink, that would be a very good plan. Just hunker down somewhere and never worry about leaving. But, yeah, that's how blockades and such work in war. Build a wall around your enemy's fort and just make sure they can't get food and water. All you gotta do then is wait. Looks like somebody intentionally tried to block this way. They did a pretty good job of it, too. This place is freaky. Ooh, batteries. Batteries for my non-existent flashlight. Faderade. Oh, no free drinks. Ah, ha, ha, I get it. Okay, I gotta complain slightly about that. I should not be able to pick that up. Unless that was wet concrete that just happened to dry in the shape of a mound, in which case that would work. Note. Well, I guess you got my last note. We're through the thick of it now. If you, like me, have just escaped into the ventilation, we shouldn't be far from the stronghold set up in the mess hall. Should be safe there. I've been marking my route. If you follow that, you should be fine. There's only one viable path, though, so I'd have got there either way. I heard Howard's been working on a cure. Maybe we can beat this thing after all. Maybe. When I get back, we'll be able to sort everything out, and by the time you make it through, you'll be just in time for tea and medals. Maybe even some hot chocolate. How about that? I can't wait. I love hot chocolate. Neil Oswald, Chief Chemist. Careful of the mess hall security. I designed it myself. It's sensitive to organic material. Watch your steps. Collapsed. Haha! See, I'm afraid to walk across that now. It's blocked up. It's not like there's anywhere I could go with it. You know what? Let's tempt fate! God! Well, I felt that surge of adrenaline. That feeling when you jump, like an electrical jolt surging through your body. And then the ensuing sensation that spreads through the body after that. That's what I believe to be adrenaline. And that's what I believe to be a don't follow it path. Also a trap, because those objects... Who's whispering at me? Go away! I wonder. Let's see if it's long enough to get across the collapsed area. Aha! Okay, I need you to scoot over a little so I can actually step on you. Okay, there we go. I half expect to turn a corner and there just be this creature staring at me with giant bulging dead eyes or something. Oh, yeah, I figured there might be something this way. Another board. This board appears longer than the first, but since the first one did the job, assuming I can get back across it a second time. I think that stuff might be cold enough to kill me. That is a coolant system then. Extremely cold airflow. Freezer. Part of me is afraid to drop down here because then yeah, that is a good reason. As the one door I don't mind being locked. Who says a lock is strong enough to stop whatever the heck that was? This chair shall save my life. Because chairs are the unstoppable door blocks. Ooh, ketchup. Ketchup. I gained far too much enjoyment out of that. This heavy sack of some substance or other is going to also block the door. I am leery that that door is just going to pull open in a second. Thermostat controlling the coolant running through these pipes. Oh, I see. I need a way to convince the... Oh, I have a coin! Why didn't I think of that? I need a way to convince the system that it's cold in here, and there's a can-sized sensor. I'm going to hazard a guess that I need a soda. Glub, glub, glub. I need to stop barricading the way back. Let's hope this coin is worth a can. Purple. Aha. Soda. Not my favorite flavor, but sweet enough. Still ice cold. Still very concerned about whatever that creature was. Also, we're past the 15-minute mark, so as soon as I get to the... I'm going to save it here just in case he decides to break down the door. But I will see you